believe in yourself, believe there's help out there, and remember it's just as bad for your carer as it is for you. And if they can put the effort in, then so can you. Well, we live about 7 miles from Bridlington. It's a fantastic place, lovely people, and we love it here. We've been married 46 years, and they've been good years, and yeah, best thing I ever did in my life, yeah. I have a massively enlarged heart, and it is diseased. My life before the actual diagnosis was very hard, depressing, and what I would describe as a complete waste of space. And I couldn't wash my own face, honestly couldn't wash my own face. I did nothing for myself.
Didn't want him to be in that chair, getting worse, which he would if I'd have left him there, to think how bad he is. And what about heart attack? I can't lift a cup up, I can't walk to the door. If I wait on him now, he's not going to get better. He's not going to get any sort of life.
Elaine come in the room, you okay? Yeah. Would you like a cup of tea? Oh, yes, please, right. Get off your backside and come in and get it, because I'm not fidgeting it in for you. And that's exactly what she said. And I didn't know whether to cry. I felt absolutely... I can't find words to describe how bad and how awful I felt. And I did it. I didn't like it one little bit, but I did it. And I got to the kitchen and she said, right, Norman, you can either stand there and drink your cup of tea, or you can go back into your chair and I will fetch you a cup of tea in. But understand, in the morning, you're doing exactly the same thing. And that is how it progressed. So I didn't do it. My wife did it. You get your very first wheelchair, and it's an awful feeling. You know, I'm a man and I'm sat in a pram, and I'm reliant totally on somebody taking me here and there, and it's only because of a situation that arose that things change. As we went out for a walk one night, because Elaine was fed up, right, we'll go for a walk on the front, and we went down to the harbour, not thinking, to get to the harbour, you've got to go down the hill. And it was very quiet. And I thought, right, we'll go home now. And we got to the hill, I can't push you, Norman, you're too fat and heavy. And you'll have to get up and walk. And it took about half an hour to get up that stretch. You let me realise what you've just done. I said, no, you just walked up that hill. I said, yeah. She said, right. You don't have to do it now, but when you feel better, you can get out of your pram and you can push it yourself. I actually went on an holiday, and I was going to take the wheelchair, and luckily the hotel rang me and said, don't fetch you, if you can use a scooter. I said, yeah, I can use a scooter, no problem. Don't fetch your wheelchair, we'll get you a scooter. I see things that I wouldn't hope to see without the scooter. It's more freedom than a wheelchair, because I can do what I want. If I want to go end of the prom, I can go to end of the prom. My wife can have a cup of tea, it don't matter. So long as I've got my mobile phone, she knows where I am, there's no problem. And it's a new life, that's it. It's probably the best thing I ever did. The heart failure group was started when I had this pacemaker put in. I got the job of the chairman. We tried to give them more hope and a bit of encouragement to manage their own illness. It's
just for a day out, afternoon out, with a natter, with a cup of tea, and they go home talking and laughing.
Yeah. And you learn a little bit each time about your condition, and you think, oh, well, that's not just me that's suffering.
Yeah.
That. And how do you pick little things, oh, well, if Rebecca can do that, I can do that.
Mm. When you have heart trouble and you're on your own in the house, you tend to want people to talk to about it. And when you come to the heart group, Norman gets different speakers, and when they come you find out all sorts of different things about yourself.
It's wonderful to go to meet these people and they're all very good. No matter what you want, they'll help you with, you know, so They are good, yeah. I love it. I love it. I just can't wait for the next one to come.
Any advice you want, and there's people there to give you the advice, and I want plenty of advice.
I live a good and exciting life now, a very happy life. I'm really chuffed with my life, make no more about it. But I do know my own restrictions. I've had to learn them, but I've had to learn them with my wife. And I know now just what I can do and what I can't do. And I assess each day as it comes. And so long as I make each day better than the one before, I'm happy. And that's all I do. I feel better now than I did when I was 30. And that is a fact.